When I first came out, I was 21, 22 years old. And it happened because I had fallen in love for the first time. I was in college, and someone saw us together. Some people I was working with in theater, two older women. They set up a lunch with me, and they sat down and they said, you know, are you enjoying school, and what classes are you taking, and are you gay? I kind of worked it in the middle there. And I was like, I'm taking this, I did that, yes I am. And that was the first moment that I actually came out to someone. I actually came out in stages. I have a mom and a dad and two brothers, an older brother and a younger brother. And what happened was my boyfriend in college said, listen, we have a little bit of a situation. My best friend is now dating your little brother, and his best friend is a girl. And I said, really? And he said, yeah, so we're gonna cross paths. So I went to my little brother and I said, listen, there's something I want to tell you. And he said, that's okay, I love you and it's cool, just don't be a fag. And he meant it in a loving way. And I said, okay, I'll try not to be a fag. And then my older brother, right about the same time, was in a bar and was being approached by a girl that I was taking classes with in college. And she kind of, in a not so nice way, told my brother that I was gay. So he asked me over to his apartment one day, and he was in the kitchen unloading his dishwasher. And he said, will you put this plate here, and will you put that pot there, and are you gay? And right in the middle again, he worked it in, and I'm like, sure, yes. And so that's how I told my older brother, and he was kind of iffy about it. Shortly after that, I had a conversation with my mom over the phone. You know, my mom's great, but I think it was kind of difficult for her. I was very close to my dad. And so one day, he and I sat down, and I told him that I was gay, and there were some tears. And in the middle of that, he said, but Dan, don't you like women? And I said, well, Dad, of course I like women. You know, I have a lot of women friends, girlfriends. And he said, do you know how much I like women? And I said, no, Dad, how much do you like women? And he said, if I were a woman, I'd be a lesbian. And I said, are you sure that's what you want to be telling me at this moment? And we both kind of laughed.